Hello everyone, get ready for an incredible compilation of the most unbelievable moments on the road. You'll witness some of the quirkiest driving stunts ever and see what happens when things don't go as planned. From daring feats to unexpected mishaps, this video has it all. We'll buckle up and enjoy the ride.
He had expected the question and had his answer ready.
Everything seems normal on the motorway, but suddenly, a sudden tire blowout causes the lorry to lose control. Perhaps the heavy load on the truck's tires caused them to explode on the road. Thankfully, the barrier did its job, preventing an even more disastrous situation. The camera captures a thrilling moment as a motorcyclist on a sports bike challenges a car to a speed duel on the road. As the two vehicles line up, the biker signals the driver to rev up. The car surges forward, and the biker quickly accelerates as well. Just as the biker performs a wheelie, disaster strikes. The bike flips backward, launching the rider off in a dramatic and dangerous moment. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the risks involved in street racing and performing stunts without proper safety measures. Always prioritize safety and ride responsibly. Wow, what a terrifying scene. A truck hits a car so hard that 5 people are thrown out onto the road. Here's a shocker. Famous YouTuber and kick streamer Jack Doherty caused quite a stir over the weekend by crashing his pricey sports car into a guardrail. In the video shared online, you can see Jack, with over 1 million YouTube subscribers, messing with his phone right before the accident. This is a classic case of why distracted driving is so dangerous. Remember, always keep your focus on the road to stay safe.
Malfunctioned and was open at that time. He said while crossing the railroad, the van broke down before the train collided with the van.
In a miraculous turn of events, 4 men cheated death after their van collided with a train along Jalan Perumahan Kampung Anak Kinarut. Here, we have a truly tragic moment. A truck driver tries to swerve to avoid a woman crossing the road, but in doing so, he ends up causing a collision that results in the Oh my God! The chaos unfolds as one car collides with another, leading to a chain reaction that involves a third vehicle. In this shocking security footage, we see a car losing control and crashing directly into a laundromat. The impact is sudden and dramatic, leaving the scene in disarray. And here we have the speed demons who think they're invincible. These drivers are pushing their luck and their cars to the limit, only to end up in spectacular crashes. These drivers are pushing their luck and their cars to the limit, only to end up in spectacular crashes. Speeding not only endangers their lives, but also puts everyone else on the road at risk. Remember, the road isn't a racetrack.
Behind because I got... Oh! What happened? What did he hit?
Here we have a classic case of a driver making a dangerous left turn right in front of an oncoming truck. The truck driver swerves to avoid a collision, but the maneuver causes the truck to flip over. A high-speed thrill ride goes awry when one car loses control and crashes into another, setting off a dramatic chain reaction. Watch as this homemade helicopter attempts to take off, but things quickly go south. The craft crashes back to the ground. Thankfully, the pilot did not receive any serious injuries. And the takeaway here? Maybe leave helicopter building to the professionals. As tempting as it might be to channel your inner inventor, safety should always come first. Here we have our very own Daredevil, attempting to leap over several cars in a single bound. Because, driving normally is just too mainstream. While it might look cool, let's face it, this isn't exactly the smartest way to use a car. Leave the stunts to the professionals and maybe just stick to the speed limit. This driver loses control while attempting a half-mile pass, and the car ends up taking an unexpected swim. Thankfully, the driver walked away without a scratch.
Still looking beautiful. Got a little bit of a rinse there.
Their car flipped over a bank and crashed dramatically into a body of water. They barely managed to escape the vehicle before it sank to the bottom. Luckily, both walked away from this scary crash without a scratch. The car, however, wasn't so lucky. Brazilian police are chasing down armed robbers on a stolen motorcycle. Well, that's one way to stop a chase. Kudos to the officer for handling the situation, despite the dramatic crash. It's a good reminder that trying to outrun the police usually doesn't end well. In this surprising footage, a stray dog wanders into a pastry shop in Brazil, probably looking for a snack. Moments later, an out-of-control car crashes right into the front of the store. Amazingly, the dog walks away from this near miss unscathed, like it has some kind of superhero luck. And fortunately, no one else was seriously hurt either. Just another day where a simple pastry run turns into an unexpected adventure. In this clip, we see a barrier blocking the view of vehicles on the road. The truck driver is speeding when suddenly, a motorbike crosses the road right in front of him. The driver swerves to avoid a collision, causing the truck to flip over, and the truck body hits a young man who falls onto the road.
Police stopped pursuing the SUV once it went into a construction zone.
A KCBS chopper captures a driver weaving dangerously through traffic in a reportedly stolen Honda CR-V. The high-speed chase takes a tragic turn as the driver heads into a construction zone and loses control. The car flips over and tumbles, ultimately crashing into a cement pillar below an underpass. Sadly, the driver did not survive this horrific crash. This serves as a somber reminder of the deadly consequences of dangerous driving and fleeing from law enforcement. Corners in a racetrack are notorious for being the spots where racers face the highest risk of getting knocked down. Navigating these turns requires immense skill and precision. I sure hope those cars come equipped with fireproof skirts. Safety gear like that is essential for protecting drivers in the event of an accident. Racing is thrilling, but safety always comes first. A car crashes straight into a gas pump, causing a massive explosion and a large fire. People standing nearby just watched when they should have run away before it was too late.
Oh no, not again.
Strong winds demonstrate their power by flipping a truck over with just a single gust. It's a stark reminder that no matter how skilled a driver is, The elements can always pose a serious threat. Mother Nature doesn't play favorites. This incident shows just how vulnerable even the biggest and most robust vehicles are to the sheer force of the wind. Watch as this container truck obliviously drives into the path of another moving container on top of it. The collision is a result of the driver's inattention, and it's going to cost him dearly. Carelessness can be expensive, as this driver is about to find out. This incident serves as a reminder to always be vigilant and aware of your surroundings, especially when operating heavy machinery.
Afortunadamente,
Use your phone while driving. But you had a curva, porco Dio.
miren lo que ha pasado.
I'm sorry, but fucking God. You were on the phone, looking on the phone, driving up the stairs, and you completely got in our
¿Qué tal el jaguar?
line on the road.
La señora venía en el teléfono.
Porca Madonna.
Ella venía hablando por teléfono y miren lo que ha pasado ahora.
When a luxury car gets into an accident, the driver might escape without a scratch, but his wallet takes a serious hit. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you're a better driver or any wiser behind the wheel. It's a reminder that wealth can't buy driving skills. Staying safe on the road requires attention, caution, and respect for the rules, no matter the car you drive. Semi-trucks don't just fail out of the blue. It's often due to poor maintenance, which falls squarely on the driver. Combine that with overconfidence, eagerness, and sometimes inexperience, and you've got a recipe for disaster.
No.
Mr. Brutus attacks it with cotton swabs, various solvents, tiny brushes.
Who's to blame in this tricky situation? Is it the cyclist or the driver? Leave a comment with 1 if you think it's the cyclist's fault, and 2 if you believe it's the driver's fault. Let's see what you all think. Share your perspective and let's discuss. Imagine a truck with no brakes, barreling down the road at full speed. Absolute chaos. About 15 cars were damaged in this wild incident. Amazingly, the cameraman and the car he was in came out completely unscathed. It's almost unbelievable how they managed to avoid even a scratch in such a crazy situation.
Oh! Whoa! Oh, good night. Whoa! Jesus Christ, man! Wait!
In this tense moment, a truck makes a turn onto a narrow street, completely unaware of the motorcyclist stopped directly in front of it. Just in the nick of time, the rider jumps out of the way. Unfortunately, the motorcycle didn't share the same fate. Rest in peace, little bike. We truly hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And of course, if you have any comments or thoughts, you know where to leave them, just below. I can't wait to see you again for tomorrow's next great adventure. Until then, stay safe and